Comic book artist Ken Landgraf here, and I'm working on a Chris Lorenz horror comic page again. This one is a zombie and he's staring at some holes in his hand here. So I'll put black around there to make that even more clear later. So I'm using my gel pen. Put some tears in his face. Turning the page. Get some different angles. When this comic book is finally done and printed, I'll announce it, because you could probably, if you're a Ken Landgraf fan and you want to also see the art of Chris Lorenz, possibly for the first time, you'll be able to buy a copy of the book. I'm doing at least 12 pages in it, so it's a serious amount of work. Plus I'm doing the cover. I love when the ink's really wet. See that? I got Zipatone down on here again as usual. Work on some of the drapery. So I did there, put the pen on its side, so I can get a scratching effect. Look at that. Don't be afraid to let a line come out. See? Oh, that's cool. A lot of the younger artists hire me to do a few pages for their comic books that they're going to self-publish, because my name will help sell the book. So if you're a young artist out there, you can always hire me. Do a couple pages in your book or a cover or whatever. That works great on Kickstarter. You're going to get the Ken Landgraf fans, besides creating an audience for yourself when you do your own self-publishing. Put a lot of ink on it now, so it gets splotches. Ooh, that was cool. And his rotting hand. So we're going to do on that. I keep turning the paper because a lot of it's wet. A lot of wet ink, and I don't want to get that all over the place and ruin the drawing. Here I'm slowing down. I'm making sure you can see these holes here. Of course, this will be reinforced by the story that says the ghoul is looking at, or zombie's looking at his hand where he bit himself. this. With the zip and everything, that's looking really good. I'm trying to draw one of these Chris Lorenz pages, one per day or a day and a half. Depends on much time I have to work on it. If you want to learn how to ink, it's a good idea to look at Wallace Wood. He's probably the best inker, at least for a brush. Light and shadow work, you're not going to top him. You look at Neil Adams for pen work. I like what I did here. I made a thin and thick line. Notice how I'm doing, I'm checking my hand here. Make sure that there's no ink splotch on it. I don't want to smear the artwork. And the paper's loose here. See that? I'll take glue later and glue it down more solid. And what I'm doing for zip, I have zip-a-tones that I got from Wally Wood. And I make copies of them on my printer. And then I cut out a piece of it and glue it down. You can't get this zip-a-tone anymore. You can get that Japanese manga stuff, and it's horrible. It doesn't even look like zip-a-tone. Because the dots aren't big enough. And also, people that buy my art books, for instance, or any of my art, and they're artists and they want zip-a-tone, I will send through email some of it so they can print it out themselves. I do it to help young artists. But again, they have to buy my book or something to make it worthwhile for me to hassle with sending that to them. Chris Lorenz has some of my zip right now. Let's see if he puts it to use. And time to switch pens. Gonna use my trusty Pilot Precise V5 pen. This is a fine point. And I'm gonna dip them into the water. into the ink. A few taps. And he's gonna provide very thin lines. It looks like Neil Adams. Angela Torres from the old creepy books. Warren magazine. And what I'm doing there is I'm taking the pen and stopping the line before it hits the line. And notice I'm going the direction of the skull. See this C shape? Putting my lines in that area, same, so it looks like it's on the form. And in case you wonder, I got other hobbies besides drawing here. I got a keyboard over here, look, organ. And I use that, I practice that occasionally. I used to play in bands in the 1960s. So that was cool. I still have an interest in playing music. Finding time to do it is very hard. You got to practice if you want to play music. I may use my brush now. Look at that. It's one of those, I buy a whole set of those brushes. See, they come in a box, like 45 of them. And they're in color, but I don't care. I use them sometimes for coloring. But they're perfect for inking. The name of the brush company is weird. It's called Doodle Hog. I love it. Okay, so there I've done a considerable amount of work on the Chris Lorenz comic. And I'm going to be signing off soon because I'm going to be putting more Zipatone on this. Just using the brush here to make some clean lines. Okay, if you like what I did, please subscribe to my channel. And when the Landgraf Chris Lorenz comic comes out, buy a copy. Okay, Landgraf signing off.